Oh, ominous stuff. Ominous stuff is going on.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did.
A Flame Emperor from 3 houses?
We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
That won't be necessary. This was not a significant setback. If anything, it provided an unexpected bonus, giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and Intelligence Division coordinate their efforts. With both organizations posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
A valid point. Should we proceed as planned, then?
Of course. The tyrant must yet face the merciless hammer of judgment.
Yes. May his lofty ambitions be crushed to dust and swept away.
Things are happening behind the scenes. Chapter 1, Unconventional Studies, End.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Mental fortitude for doing all that, thank
Drinks
you.
are on me someday.
I'm a rank B5. Yo, what'd I get? What's my grade?
Good showing, everyone.
An A. Love to see it. Last 7 bonds have been strengthened. Nice. Finishing blow. Don't know what that does. Yo, sick. Done with chapter 1. Been recording for like 40 minutes. We're gonna go a little more into chapter 2. And we'll wrap up sometime in chapter 2. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of days skipped. It's been like weeks at this point. May 22nd. Nice.
Late May. The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze. With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life.
Classic school life.
Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding, but May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes more befitting a military academy.
Second period, military science. I'm much better at
The
science.
Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
First of all, I said I'm better at science than I am at history, which was the last class. Second of all, it's Cam Clark. Yes, Cam Clark. Instructor Neihart.
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete. The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the Revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable, but now we'd be virtually crippled without it. Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
This legit sounds interesting. More interesting than the history lesson we were given, like, earlier in the game. Something only possible after the Orbital Revolution, which revolutionized warfare. That would have to be... It's not this. It's gotta be Orbital Communications or Orbital Arts. Based on what he was talking about, I think Communications makes more sense. Correct. The answer is Orbital Communications, a form of wireless communication technology based on formless transmissions through orbital waves. This allows officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Yeah, communication makes more sense than art in this context. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming to partially limit its benefits, but nonetheless. Whew, got it right. Well done. This is all pretty high level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone into such detail before. Yeah, we're gonna have to work really hard to keep up. Ham Clark is a great voice actor. Fifth period, gender divided lessons, class 1 and 7 combined. Yo, cooking. I always wanted to do a home ec class or a cooking class in high school.
Why did I have to be placed in a class like that?
Also, I didn't think there was going to be voice acting, so I'm sorry if I talked over this upper class girl.
I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is this Erica Limbeck?
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam? I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
This is definitely Erica Limbeck. It sounds just like Moggy Lou from Tales of Berseria.
There's something about that silvered-haired girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
What?
That's quite enough, idle chatter. We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
I think you've whisked that plenty already.
Computer primer. Computer science. Yo, these computers look really sick.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Usus both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Usus also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet. I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn. We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
Rein Schwarzer.
Huh? Isn't he from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct. My full name is Patrick T. Hyarms. I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
What?
So, you're from the Hyarms family?
Are they prestigious?
About as prestigious as they come. The Hyarmses are one of the 4 great houses, though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas. I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners. I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Rein Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome. to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Noble Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble. And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff, I have decided to use my good name as a member of the High Arms family to afford you the privilege of joining us. I do hope you appreciate it.
Well, how can I turn him down politely?
Just say no. We don't have to turn him down politely. He's a noble. We could be however we want.
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Or Huses could just strike him down.
Usus.
Usus Alberea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the High Arms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come. Despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then. But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this.
Oh, I thought about it. The answer's no.
If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the side you're taking.
I hate you.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Usus.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so no. That's all.
Last month's field study? Is he...
Yeah. I think he means the run-in we had with the provincial army.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then. He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
Huh. I guess he has a nice side after all.
Back in homeroom. Good work today, class. Today's a free day. Tomorrow's a free day, not today. So do take it easy. You've earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Will you be announcing the details of our next field study trip on Wednesday also? Of course, you'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you could hardly wait. I can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. I'm with you. So we finally get to put all the knowledge we gained through the past months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic study. School just can't be about military strategy, you know. Because if it is, I'm going to get an earful from Principal Heinrich again. Vice Principal Heinrich. Is that all you care about? Did we ask if there's anything we don't understand? Not if you care about the answer being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Okay, very helpful instructor. You should be like all-round book smart and strategy smart. Anyway, that's all for homeroom. Machias, if you'd please. Yes, instructor?
All rise. Bow.
This whole voice acting swap is very reminiscent of
I'll
Grandia.
See you later, Reen.
Again, I did not expect voice acting. This is gonna be very much like Grandia. Stop this.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately. So, maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Yeah, my treat.
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
Yo, dinner with the boys.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
Okay.
What was that all about?
I thought she got over it. She shouldn't be nervous to talk to me.
Did you do something else to upset her?
No, I swear. I did nothing. I'm a gentleman.
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
Alright. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
So this is how I bring other characters to the schoolhouse, I'm assuming?
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias? Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
Oh, no.
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all on equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie. That's all there is to it.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing of it.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no. Not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it. Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Take a look.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies. Dummies. You do not look like a dummy. Just saying. You look the opposite.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait.
More like future valedictorian, am I right?
Intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies.
Ah, I see.
I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Ah, okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now. I'll see you later, Reen.
Take care.
I cannot wait to find out who I get for my
And
next
don't
field
worry.
study.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything. If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
You said it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Emma.
I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too. I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
We're almost at an hour. This is a good place to wrap up. I don't want to get caught in dialogue because something I notice is talking to characters takes so long. We'll probably just talk to some NPCs and wrap up. Hi, classmate. Oh, it's Colette again. You're the one that lost a notebook. I met this old lady when I was out shopping, and believe it or not, she's just as into shopping as I am. So we made plans to raid the shops on our next free day. I'm so excited, I'll hardly be able to sleep a wink. Good for you. Hello. That girl with the glasses is your class president, right? At first I thought she was kind of plain, but she's pretty cute when you look up close to her. Oh man, I should have snapped the pic while I had the chance. Snap, what? Never talk to me again. I don't care what you meant, the way you worded that sounded so wrong. Lady Ferris and Master Vincent were raised under the same roof and taught the same values. Despite this, the way those two see the world could not be any more different. She even has the gal to call herself Elisa R. Who does she think she is? Or could she be hiding something? To make matters worse, she's a natural At lacrosse, she's only a beginner, and yet she's already on par with me. I simply cannot stand her. I see. How truly fascinating. Ferris, Sister Sublime, how would you feel about introducing me to her? It will be a pleasure to lay my eyes upon this commoner of golden radiance. Vincent, now is not the time to think of flirting with the enemy. Yeah, it sounds like a rich people problem. Having scouted out all the potential first-year candidates, I believe it's time to move on to the second years. Will my search for a dashing husband ever bear fruit? You sound a lot like Manuela. And Manuela isn't bad, but I'm not really a fan of her. Instructor Sarah! Once again, Instructor Valentine, it appears you need to put the pieces together for you. Class 7 consists of students from distinguished families and those of noteworthy grades and capabilities. Now think for a moment, should their grades drop after entering the academy? Who would be to blame, huh? Yeah, I get it. Any more harping and you could join the orchestra. Oh, you get it, do you? How many times have I heard that from you now? Keep it up and the only thing you'll get is fired. Don't fire Sarah. I mean, like, I don't hate Sarah. People in the comments think I hate Sarah. I do not. In an absolutely shocking turn of events, Mint lost the key to the computer room after she finished cleaning it. Naturally, the vice principal gave her the scolding of her life. Of course, right after that, he had some less than flattering words for me too. Yo! Nightheart, also voiced by Cam Clark. Is something wrong, Schwarzer? Do you have a question pertaining to class? Make sure to visit me at once if you don't understand anything I've covered. As you know, I won't always be able to present at the academy, so take the opportunity while you can. Yes, instructor. Dr. Nightheart really is just as much as a soldier as he is a teacher. Dude, can I just spend my time with the best professor in the game? Nightheart, he has become, just from today's session, he has become my favorite instructor at Thor's. Ow, I just fell down the stairs. That sounds painful. Maybe I really shouldn't be rushing around everywhere. Yeah, take it easy. I'm sure you're well aware that it's not safe to rush down the stairs like that. What's more, I would really appreciate that if you didn't run in the halls. As you can see, we don't just make the academy rules for our health, we make them for yours. Yeah, that's what academy rules are for. At the front gate. Front gate, alright, we're gonna talk to these people and wrap up. I talked to you guys already, I guess we'll wrap up now. Yeah, what's up? Seems as though Instructor Nightheart will be returning to the army again the day after tomorrow. No, please! I had a question about homework assignment. Or can I go to the army with him? Dude, I just want to spend more time with Instructor Nightheart. How taxing it must be for an instructor to constantly be on the move. Rather impressive that he can carry out all the tasks with the composure he does. You know what? He'll be back, right? He goes to the army and comes back, right? So, you know what? Let him go to the army, enjoy his time. I just hope I can get help on that homework. I think we're gonna wrap up here. Good place to wrap up. I haven't had a 1 hour session in so long. All the sessions I've been doing have been like hour and 40 minutes, hour and 20, 2 hours for some of them. But I think this is a really good place to wrap up, because next time we could be getting into we're gonna do our free day next time and do our tasks and all that, and possibly start the schoolhouse. I'm not really sure, but those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you all enjoyed. And when we come back next time, we'll start the free day and probably the schoolhouse, and maybe we'll get to the field study and practical exam. At least a practical exam, I'm not really sure, but this has been Nova doing Treasure Cold Steel, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.